That's why we have these lovely holes that everybody lives in. You see, no harm can come to you when you're living in a hole. Howdy, folks! How are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to our Minecraft 2025 Let's Play Adventure series, Reese's Adventures in Minecraft, a throwback to the old X's Adventures in Minecraft, which, for those of you who are not aware, that was pretty much the original. Paul Source Jr. definitely beat him to it with, I think, the first Minecraft Let's Play. But X's Adventures in Minecraft, I think, was definitely where a lot of people discovered the game for the first time a very long time ago. And I haven't gone back and tried to rewatch it. I imagine it would be very quaint now, you know, and that's not to say anything ill. Oh yeah, look at that. That does work. Question answered from previous installment. You can run over 1 block gaps. That's not an insult to the legacy of X's Adventures in Minecraft at all. It's just Minecraft was such a different and more simple game. And the goals were so much different and more simple back then. I would love to go back and do a retrospective on that, but I'm not the kind of person, I think, who could make a compelling retrospective series, so I might not end up doing that. Man, these videos keep getting longer and longer, and I really need to learn how to edit more efficiently and quickly and condense things down and make them shorter and not do so much yammering, stammering, and talking. I apologize. Listen, comment down below, what kind of content do you prefer? Do you prefer when it's quick and to the point? By the way, I've been farming nether warts. We've got a bit more now. That was not the first time I've collected it. You might notice the levels that I've got as well. Let me know what kind of content you prefer, because I can make action-packed, well, maybe not action-packed, but quick-paced content, where I don't wax on nostalgic about the old days, or I can make content where I do, or I can make a mix of the two. Are you coming outside? Can you use that pressure plate? That's upsetting. I've been trying to keep you locked in the house. You're telling me this entire time you've had the ability to leave? Well, listen, not a lot has happened, really. I worked on refining the reed situation over here. I know there's ways to automate this, and we likely will in the future, but me and the LA have been doing okay. And we've been trading paper and all of the zombie flesh I got from the mob grinder. That's an awful name for it, down in the basement. But we got this librarian up to a journeyman, and we can now buy infinity from him. So if we want a bow, I looked it up. 1 arrow, infinite arrows. But it can't have mending as well, which is tragic, because that would make it the ultimate overpowered bow. What was that strange? Oh, you know what? It was probably this guy over here. We're still looking at journeyman here, which might have been the case before. I don't remember. But we can trade ink sacks for emeralds, which is not the best deal. And then finally, our cleric here. I've kept calling them an apothecary. Are they an apothecary? Apparently they're a cleric, which is, I mean, they make potions. Shouldn't they be? It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, they have potion ingredients. Traded them a bunch of rotten flesh, got them up to expert, and now we can buy ender pearls from them, which is cool and helpful, and will help us when we journey to the end, or when we have to go find and then activate an end portal. So, lots of great stuff happening in the world right now, but quite honestly, not too much more to report, other than a zombie pigman came through the portal, and then hung out in my bedroom for a while, and then I guess despawned while I was working on the sugarcane. I thought that was going to be a really funny bit we could do at the start of the video, where I just kind of do the intro outside, then go inside and say, and let me introduce you to my new friend, but he's not up here anymore. So before we return to the nether, I do want to have another crack at enchanting, this time, the iron gear. I would like to leave the very precious, expensive gear here, the diamond gear. Also, I did find out that you can't have fire protection and regular protection on a single piece at the same time, but if I can find a way to cheese fire protection, a full fire protection 3 on every piece of iron gear, I will definitely be doing that. As well as I did trade for another feather falling 3 with one of the librarians down there, after I buttered him up with a whole bunch of paper and I got the price down to, I think it was 8 emeralds, so we're good to go there. We got 63 emeralds now, plus however many are in this bag, so we can't obviously stuff them all in here. I don't know why I'm carrying them around. That is foolish. That's a good way to lose our entire, trading potential. Let's say we want to hold on to, how many did I have in here? 3? I mean, 10 seems like an appropriate amount to hold on to for the sake of trading. You know, if someone shows up who would like to trade with me. But today we're going to go get sheep. And it's going to be that simple. We're going to sail over to the mainland. We're going to get some sheep. We're going to bring them back over here. Because we got to get carpet. We might also experiment a little bit. Here's the thing. We got to make 365 of these videos. And eventually I will run out of things to do and talk about. And you know what? I just realized, here's something we should do, okay? We need to bring with us some wool. Not some wool, with some wheat even. So that we can breed the sheep on the mainland, and then take the adults, leave the kids behind, and then that way they're able to sort of repopulate the mainland, and we don't end up accidentally depopulating. Also, it's worth noting, I put all those ghostly torches outside, just so they wouldn't be no longer taking up space in my inventory. But I realized also that a creeper destroyed the fire. I was outside perplexed, puzzled, bewildered, and somewhat bemused by the absence of our fire. I said, well, what's happened here? Did it burn out? You know, is that a mechanic after however many days in the game? How many days has it been in the game? 184? Is it possible the fire is burned out? Nay, it is not. It just got blown up by one of the creepers. I found it in editing. It's a shame. It's a real true shame. But not much that can be done about it now, other than, in the future, putting down a new one, maybe a ghostly blue one. Although those night blossom things that we found in the creepy forest, which apparently the Pale Garden has this creepy mob called a creaking in it, that it was explained to me in the comments that I didn't know was supposed to be there. I guess it only spawns at night. So we didn't come across it. We narrowly avoided a potentially really scary, frightening mob just because I didn't know it was supposed to be there, and we happened to go there during the day, which is pretty convenient, I've got to say. Just in time to get here at night, also. Lovely, love that. Gotta go find sheep, gotta bring them back here. Should have brought the boat with me, left the boat in the water. Gotta have the boat. Gotta have my cereal, seeing everything. Oh my gosh, what is that sound? I think my cat's sneezing or something. In real life, I don't have a cat in the game. Yeah, that's the sound of maybe a hairball? I might need to go check on her. Are there sheep around here? It's only just occurred to me that I don't know where the last place I saw sheep were. I guess we could kind of cheese it a bit with the map, but the map only shows things within like a very tight radius. Here's my horses. That's about it. Oh, by the way, I figured out what all these buttons up here at the top do. So you've got your day or night. You got your biome button, which is pretty cool. You got your topography, which is also very cool. Obviously, you know, it gets lighter the higher up it is and darker the further down. You know how topography maps work. Cave layers. And so what you do here is you just like scroll through them and you can see some kind of structure. Here's a little bluish structure up here that's very similar to the one down by my house. I was told that these are some sort of challenges that you can go into or something like that. I'll have to double check the comments, but apparently you go in there and you defeat mobs at spawners and you get keys for treasure. They had a name. It might have been like treasure trial. Something along those lines, okay? It's not that exact, but there you go. Show caves, you know, that's how we get confused when we're inside the house. Mobs and all of these different things you can toggle on and off. So show animals was not on for some reason, and now it is. And there's a bunch of chickens and fish around us, but we need to... Oh, and a pig. And a cat. I need a sheep. I was also told to get a donkey, because having a donkey... I think you just need a saddle. If you have we should bring this back with us too, so we can trade it with the guy. And we should bring this back with us. And, well, bread can stay here, I guess. There's a strange assortment of things in here. We'll leave most of it. We're going to go off on foot in case we find a sheep and decide to bring it back. Oh, I was told to find a donkey because it has, like, a built-in inventory. Which is cool. And or maybe you breed it with a horse to get a mule, and that has built-in inventory. I was told that that was also true. Because I asked whether or not that was a thing you could do. Apparently, yes, you can in Minecraft. Breed a horse and a donkey to get a mule, but you cannot get a henny. Which sucks, because I'd love a henny. I mean, I guess we could just pretend, but it's going to be pretty obvious. Should we do the mating call? Meh! 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 It's not working. I think they're repulsed. Didn't we find sheep up here? Isn't this where we found them? And didn't we shear them like a long time ago? Right up here near this sort of desert. Wow. You know, if there ever were sheep here, I don't know. There they are. This little section of land is very dead in a very grim kind of way. Okay. Let's try to lead them as best we can towards the sea. They're going to lose interest in me eventually, I think is how this works. Is that a river right there? Oh, that would be perfect. Come on this way. We should have brought our shears with us. We could have gone ahead and sheared them now and had some wool. which is unfortunate. We do also have leads if it comes down to it. So there's a bunch of stuff I need to remember to grab now when we go back to the island. But for now, that'll do. Perfect already. Perfect already. All right, I'll be back for the rest of you. Except for maybe the baby can stay here. Is this cruel? Should we maybe take the baby instead? Because it has no memory of living out in the wild. Here's some more sheep here we could also grab. It has no memory of the wild, so it can't miss it. It cannot miss that which it do not know. But it's also not real, and eventually, instead of just shearing them, I'm going to cram them into a 1x1 block space and, like, mass harvest them. Because I saw a short. You know, like every idea I have now, I had a short pop up that showed... this was for an older version of Minecraft. I don't know if it's still applicable, but you can put them in a 1x1 block of water with a block above their head, and then just breed them. And then eventually, much like the zombies down in the caves, this happens if I lose track of how many zombies have spawned. It gets to a point where there are too many in one space, and the game will just start killing them one at a time. And apparently you can get the maximum number of adults and then breed them all inside of this 1x1 block space. And then the offspring will spawn, and they won't die, but the parents will, and then you get their drops. Now, you might say that that's not as efficient with sheep, but here's my counter-argument. You do that with sheep, not only do you get wool, less wool than if you sheared them, mind you, but you do get wool. I'm pretty sure you still get wool if you kill a sheep. You also get lamb chops, which are delicious and nutritious. And I'm just saying, you know, I'm kind of tired of eating melons. They're a quick and easy food source, but they don't satiate you all that well. Satiety, that one is important. Also, look how cool the house is emerging out of the fog. You guys know that Minecraft Bedrock has ridiculously large render distances? I've never played it. I'm not quite interested in it. But I was looking at it, and that's pretty interesting. The main reason I'm not interested in it is because... I don't know. There are mods you can get for Java that extend the range, but none of them are updated to 21.4. I didn't realize, I think I've said this before, I didn't realize how big of an update 21.4 was relative to just 21.3, right? When I started this series, it was on 21.1 because a lot of the mods that I wanted to use were updated for that. There are alternatives for 21.4. Shout out to Gilliam for telling me about a few of them. But I didn't realize it was such a big update. Apparently that's where the Pale Garden was added, along with the creaking, whatever that is. So I thought that was interesting to know, but also, you need to get out of this boat, please. There we go. And come ashore. I don't really have anywhere for you to go right now. You know what? It would be a lot easier if I don't do that, but instead I just cycle through here and get the leads. And instead of trying to coax you around, I'll take you where you gotta go. Come along. Don't delay. I really don't know what to do with it other than to just stick it in here for now, which I guess is fine. Oh my goodness, I also forgot. This happened last month, but a channel member actually did it. Big shout out to Deadpool5K for upgrading to gold tier, which means you get a critter named after you. I cannot guarantee that everyone will have this opportunity, but Deadpool chose a wolf. So, a wolf Deadpool shall get. Speaking of fish, I think I cooked up a bunch of it. Yeah, it doesn't look like everything got cooked up here. But I do have 56 cooked cod now, which means maybe we just, real quick on our way down, we swap by here, and we drop off the melons. How about that? No more melons! No more melons! And then we shove, like, a bunch of laptops and melons off of our desk. This is a very specific reference. I don't know if anyone will get it. And then we sail all the way back to the island because I've once again forgotten shears, which are very critically important to our goals. I found out that apparently you can put, I haven't checked yet for flint and steel, but you can put mending on shears. I mean, which, while I'm thinking about it, you can say I'm being ridiculous, but here's how I see it, right? If I don't do this, there's a really high likelihood I'll have to build more shears. And that's wasteful. That's 2 iron. I'd trade a book and 10 emeralds for never having to build shears again for the remainder of this Let's Play? What if this continues into 2026? What if we're in Minecraft 2027 and we're starting a new world but bringing over all of our gear and I still have this never-ending shears here, okay? Then who's the fool? The real question is, can we enchant dog armor? I'm gonna make dog armor. I think we have to build a brush and then go brush an armadillo. It's not part of the goal for today, so I don't think it's gonna happen today. but we're gonna do it eventually. And then if we can enchant the dog armor, because there's a likelihood if I can put dog armor on the dog, I'm much more likely to bring little Deadbolt around with us on adventures and not have to worry about them. If anyone who's watched the Twilight Exile series will know, I've had a bad run with dogs in the last year, so I'm not looking to repeat those sorts of sufferings in my life. Here you are. There you go. Why don't you come stand over here a little bit away from that wall? You look like you're in a timeout or something. There you go, little Deadbolt. You stay there, and we're gonna have to now go figure out a source for name tags because if more people join Gold Tier, what am I supposed to do? I think you might be able to get them from a librarian, but I think it's one of the higher tier trades. So it's not just a matter of doing what we did before, where you place and break and place and break and place and break until you get what you want. Is that a ruined portal? I think we might actually have to upgrade them in order to figure out whether or not... I mean, we might end up with a hall full of librarians before all is said and done. What was that noise? That was a strange one. Anyone else hear that? Oh, I think it was a pufferfish. Which also, I got some great comments from folks who were theorizing that pufferfish may have been the cause of all of that damage I took one time while just randomly floating around in the water. Oh. What is happening? Who's hurt? Why is it happening? Can we all calm down a little bit here? Let's all calm down. Hold on, let me scooch back over here and get some oxygen. Yeah, I heard that, little dolphin friend. What else was in here? We got Curse of Binding. I don't know what that does. We've also got, I mean, obsidian would have been really useful before. This would have been a great find kind of at the start of the game. And unfortunately, I just didn't find it at the start of the game. I'm just, like, now taking damage while standing on this thing. Can you not swim? Oh, you can't swim. Okay. I was trying to... Okay. Okay. This is... You can do a thing. It's yes, where you stand on top of these and you can descend quickly. There's an opposite stone for that as well. I need... Oh, gosh. Yeah, see, there's an opposite stone for that. I need to look it up. Because we could have, like, a really convenient way to get up to and away from our enchanting... our XP farm using that technology. It's soul sand! I just looked it up! So you put soul sand in there. Oh! Okay. Now... Okay, so we can have, like, an elevator that both raises and lowers us using water, soul sand, and magma blocks. The only catch being that... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Magma blocks damage us at the bottom. But I think that's easy enough to work with. If I remember properly, I'm pretty sure there was some sheep right along in here. I don't think we have to go all the way inland to find them. And we can just use the lead to bring them down to the boat if we don't feel like trying to lure them over with food. Although I do like the idea of continuing to... Uh-oh. Is that lava? I'm assuming that's just lava. Yeah. Hold on, nope, I'm nowhere near there. I'm up here now. It's still lava, though. Still lava. You want to come back to my island? Come back to my island with me. I will turn you into a breeding stock. You'll love it. It's great. You'll definitely never be harvested. I mean, you will be, but let's be honest. I mean, it's not as bad as it sounds. You'll live a life of comfort and joy leading up to the moment when you are harvested. Doesn't that sound... That makes it sound better, yeah? A little bit, maybe? This little temple over here is one of the things that I'm interested in eventually trying to tackle. And my approach for it's going to be, I want to get that turtle helmet. I want to enchant it, if I can, with respiration. I want to get an underwater breathing potion. I want to be as decked out as I can. I'm going to go down there with my magical spear and maybe something else. I don't know. You can make golden apples in this, right? I know you can't make an enchanted golden apple, but... You can make, yeah. I can't wait to see what this place looks like when I cut down all the other trees and all of that bamboo and we plant a bunch of cherry, like, saplings. I think it's going to look really good. Also, I've been thinking about having little islands all around because there's places to put little islands. So we've already got Deadbolt Island. But I think it'd be fun to have different islands with different little, like, microbiomes. So we get some more stuff from the pale oak biome and we get, like, a bunch of cherry wood and we get all the different little biomes, and then, like, in a sort of satellite around our island, we have these tiny little islands with different trees and things. And then maybe also we either refurbish the boat or completely tear it down. And I need to get inside and sleep before creepers spawn, and I hope you're not upset about that, sheep. You know what? We'll risk it. We're gonna risk trying to get the sheep up top before something awful happens. Come on, you. We haven't got time to waste. Let's go. Can you climb this? You've got it, pal. There you go. Oh, heavens. Oh, heavens. You can do it. There we go. Almost done it. Gosh darn you. Did you break it? Where'd it go? Don't be getting silly with me. Just come on. Okay, get in here. Get in here. No. No. Look here. Goodness me. Okay, be friends or whatever. Okay, so my understanding is that the two of you should eat grass and regrow your wool, and you're not doing that. I need you to do that more quickly, because yes, while I do intend to breed you, look at these. Look at them. Look at these beasts. It's madness. While I do intend to do that, all of this noise is getting on my nerves. Sorry, what was I saying? Oh, I need your wool, please. You're both ready to breed again, I see. Yes, kiss face, make baby. It's a beautiful sight to behold. We can do that every 5 minutes, and eventually we'll have a small army, and what we don't have to do is worry about bringing them all over here now, which is nice. I'm actually a bit confused as to where all of this rotten flesh in my inventory came from, but I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, as they say. I'm going to just go ahead and, get an emerald. Now's as good a time as any, I guess, to find out whether that ridiculous mob contraption I saw is going to work. And, keeping in mind that it's been a while since I saw that short, and I really didn't do any research beyond watching that short, wouldn't it be funny if we just tried it and saw what happened? By which I mean I do no further research, I do no further investigation, I don't even confirm if it's a thing that still works, and instead of doing any of that, we just throw caution to the wind, baby, and we start shoving cows into a hole. I want to get the pig out, and the pig is almost in the proper place to get, out of this mess, but it's actually not, sadly. I suppose we'll build it here. I mean, maybe we can have some sort of a barn right here, and with one little area for all the different animals. That would be fun. Or maybe we just eventually move this all underground and bury it in shame for what it is we're about to construct, because it's not a nice thing we're about to do here. But it's fine. They're not real. So we want to have our chest be here, and I'm gonna plan on that eventually someday being a double chest. That goes there. And then we're going to want to put water in this. I might have the design wrong. I'm trying to do it from memory, based on, again, watching a short, once. If it doesn't work, it's not a big deal, because I can just look it up and find probably a more updated version that's going to work better. This is sort of what got us in trouble with that mob spawner back in, I was going to say the day, towards the end of last month. Not that long ago. Remember when I tried to make a mob spawner? That was a fun time, wasn't it? Alright, everybody, you need to back up off me now! Oh, this is getting ridiculous. I'm gonna start breaking this out. And I'm gonna start using it, okay? I don't care. Get away from me. I forgot that we have to have something on top of here. For now, we'll just put that there. That's fine. That'll do. And then we push mobs into here. Oh, you know what? Hold on. We're gonna need more blocks. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Don't. Stop it. Stop it. Get back. Why? No. For this, you must die. This sheep, this one of 2 sheep that we got, plus the baby, they're all damaged now, and it's all that cow's fault. You saw what it did. It's his fault. I bear no responsibility for its actions. I guess we'll just use, dirt temporarily. That'll be fine. Oh, no, that's gonna let them get out. Yeah, no, we want to be careful. We don't want to allow them to escape. Yeah, there you go. Get in the water. Get in the water. Somehow get in the water. That's what you need to do. I need to get you into that. There we go. Just like that. Okay. No, don't get back out. I need you to be stuck in it. No, get back in the water. Get back in the water. Get back in the water. The more of you in the water, the better, quite honestly. I need to get at least 2 of them in there, is the trick. See, this seems impossible. How do people figure these things out? Okay, yeah, no, you get in the water. Get in the water. I need them to all get in the water. Get in the water. Please. There. Okay. So that one is in the water now. Now we need to lure more into the water as well. And he can't get out because I put fences all around him. Everyone just move. Just get away. Move. It's not that hard. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Now, we can get up here. Okay. And if we have maybe wheat. Here we go. Oh, no. Oh, you're not supposed to be able to do that. Okay, if you escape, you get executed. You know you're not supposed to be out here. Them's the rules. Does this not have a cooldown? No, it has a cooldown when you attack. All right. Okay. It looks like enough of them might be in there now, but they're not in the water. They need to be... Oh, son of a gun. No, I've done it now, haven't I? Oh, I've done it now. I don't think I can get out of this. I think I might be trapped here. I can't even break my way out. I can't jump over this mass of them. Well, let's make it worse. Why not? Come on, everybody. No, that was a dumb idea. I'm gonna have to just break my way out, and what happens, happens. There we go. Okay. See, what you're supposed to do now is put a block on top to keep them from hopping out. I think we've got enough in that little area right now. Is the thing. So let's cull the population. Yeah, we're gonna do some culling here, just so we can reduce the shear volume, and also like repair our shears. Okay, there's manageable volume here now. The shears are not quite repaired, but these guys, I think I made a mistake putting that many in there before getting them into the water, because they don't seem to be like naturally getting into the water. The sun sets on another day of failure. I know it would make it easier for me if I just looked up what I'm sure is like 100 guides for this, but I refuse at this point. Come on, everyone, we're resetting it. We're resetting it. Get out. Okay. This worked with just one. That's what I want you to do, but in the water. Can you do it in the water? You're not scared of the water, are you? Okay, okay. Yeah. Alright, this is basically what we're trying to accomplish. Maybe it wouldn't work with the fences, because with the fences, you technically... you can stand on the block to the side. Whereas like this, once you nudge them in there, they're stuck in the middle. They can't be standing on the sides, technically. Come back here. No, 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 no. You're getting bad ideas. No, no! It's not allowed. Get in there with it. You can do it. Just get in there. Okay, see, for cows getting ideas, I think we need to extend the fence a little bit. There we go. So no more ideas. They're not. Can more than one not get in there? Was this updated? Was this an early design? Oh, we got two. You know what? I'm pretty happy with that. Stop it. Okay, so they shouldn't be able to get out now. They're bouncing around a lot. Let's see. Can we breed them? Yes, we can. And you know what happens to the rest of them? If you're squeamish, don't look. Thing is, they're bouncing around a lot more than any of the ones I saw in any of the guides. So I don't know if this is even necessarily meant to be possible anymore. But... Oh, shoot. Right, I guess I forgot. That's what we brought this for. Well, not like that. Let's not be silly. There we go. So now the way that it's going to work is eventually, I don't know how that got in there, but that shouldn't be in there yet. How are you doing, Mr. Pig? You relaxed? Oh, hi guys. I would actually prefer that if y'all ducked down a little bit more. I think if we're persistent even, eventually we'll be able to get that on there. This makes it look like they're going to get out though. That makes me nervous. Let's refine this a little bit more. And you know what? Let's also go ahead and open this up and let them in. Come on in here now. This is y'all's place now. Come on in. Have a look here. I'd like to breed you. There you go. I would also like to use your bodies for my roof. Well, I mean it's technically just your hair. So much raw beef. And much leather. We have a lot of dried kelp. Me and the Allay. Wherever the Allay is. I've not actually seen the Allay. Where'd the Allay go? Me and the Allay did a lot of collection of kelp. Where is the Allay? Is it stuck in the house somewhere? I don't want to be concerned about the Allay. It was one of the most obnoxious creatures for the entirety of its runtime in this series. If it's missing now, though, I'll be very upset. Because we were getting along. We were doing projects together. We were collecting a lot of kelp and a lot of reeds. Where's the Allay? Did it follow me to the mainland and get lost? Is it in the boat? Where is the Allay? I'm actually concerned about the little thing. I'm actually now concerned. The game's managed to make me feel concerned for a creature that until very recently I despised. It's not stuck in there with the cows, is it? Surely not. I'm sure it's fine. I don't know where it is, but this is far from the first time the Allay has just wandered off out of sight. And presumably it will be back. Maybe it did try to follow us across the sea, and then just got kind of stuck, and I didn't notice. No. You're the last thing we need in there right now, thank you. There we go. That makes me feel slightly better. Can we very quickly break these blocks? Without that happening? No. Well, I mean, you think you're cute and clever, but it's actually a fate worse than your parents that awaits you, because I have no utility for a single lone wandering cow. So your fate's gonna be pretty bad, man. Probably should have waited until it was an adult, and then we would have gotten away with that, you know, probably would have made more sense, but it's got a ways to go. It's a baby right now. So I can put that there, and then I can hop up here. Break all of this. Get out of the way. You're not being reunited with your parents. It's not gonna happen. Accept it. Oh, you're trying to make a break for it. It's what you're trying to do. Cheeky little devil. So these two can be bred again. This is going to be a long process, by the way. This is going to take a while. Meanwhile, our new sort of creature that we now have too many of is coming along really swell. Oh, well, there goes the baby. He's doing a chicken run. I told you, I've got no use for a baby wandering around this island. You brought that on yourself. So while we wait on another breeding opportunity, it looks like our pig might also be making a bid for freedom, which, quite honestly, good on it. I'm not too pressed one way or the other. Let's do the recipe properly, a bunch of carpet. And apparently carpet, you know, I got to thinking about it, can also be used to prevent things from spawning, so we could carpet the nether if we wanted to. Or, if we wanted to, the other option is you can put two leaves together. I looked up, you might have noticed the moss up here. I realized I hadn't brought attention to why that was up here this whole video. I was looking up different things that you can use to prevent mobs from spawning. Moss is one of them. Pale moss block. 2 of those will give you 3 pale moss carpets. Same thing here. Now, how do you get these? Well, I'm not sure about that exactly. I thought it was leaves at first. I was going to ask you folks. I was like, do I just put 2 leaves together? But looking at it, it looks like pale moss block is just a thing. So I don't know if I need to go find that back in the Pale Garden, or if it is just a block of leaves or something along those lines. I don't know. I have no idea. Up we go. It is going to take a bunch of wool to completely cover the entire roof. Right? We're nowhere near it. Even though we just came up here with quite a bit of wool, and we made quite a few carpets. That's it. We're out now. And we've barely covered, like, not even this little quadrant of the roof here, if you will. So, but at least we are preventing things from spawning right on top of where we exit the house. So we're getting there slowly. Ow! Oh, lovely. Everyone's escaped. Everyone has escaped. Okay. Let's try to get everyone back in. Don't want to live here. Your experiments are cruel. Come back in. Come back in. Everybody in. Come on, pig. Don't break my lead. Get in here right now. Pig's in here getting escape ideas. Oh, yep, nope, they can still get out there. Stop! No! No, you son of a gun! Yeah, yeah! Ha! Huzzah! Defeated! Pig? That'll do, pig. That'll do. Come on. Okay, once again, cows are ready. There keeps being leather in there, and I don't know why. It's still a bit unseen whether or not this is going to work, but my proposal right now is that we just go ahead and assume that it is, and we build the second one, which is obviously going to be for sheep. You're in a rush to get in that hole, but you have no idea what's going to happen down there in the end. You know what I hadn't considered is that it might actually be easier. No, hold on. No, it might actually be easier to start with them in the hole before we add the water. See, there's one in there right now. Oh, you cheeky little sod. Okay, get in there. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's one in there. And then if we just put this there. No, no, go back. Go back in. Go back in. It's okay. It's okay. It seems scary. That's only because it is. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, no, not again. Not this again. No, I keep losing the thread of what's happening here. I keep forgetting that they will, at the first opportunity, make a break for it. We gotta get some more fences out here. Oh, thank you, pig. I appreciate that. This one, it's just not worth the effort, honestly. Okay. There we go. No more escapes. Wait, are there already 2 in there? Okay, so that just kind of happened. Oh! Oh! Oh, wonderful. Yes, come on. Come on this way. Come on. Hop on in there. Go ahead on in. Just go ahead. Right on in. There you are. Right in you go. Come on. Don't make this complicated. Don't make this difficult. All right, so here's the issue. Can I get the water in there? Yes, I can. And they can't get out. So there we go. There we go. Look at us go. So we just right-click in all of these until we can right-click no more. We collect XP for breeding. Oh, you two didn't make it in, did you? I don't have any use for you anymore. Oh, that's not true. We can still get wool off of them. The problem I'm finding now is that you can look up at the top and see that not all of the sheep have bred. I'm just holding down the right click button, which, based on these two, if you just hold it down, it will work, assuming it makes contact. But sometimes it's hard to get it lined up. Would it be better if we could somehow break one of these and get a slab put in its place so that I could feed them from the side here? My only concern would be the babies. The babbies would be able to get out if I wasn't quick on the draw. So by default, 24 mobs can fit in a single block. This can be changed to any number between 1 and... what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Okay, 2,147,483,647. Which seems like a little bit excessive, and would require a lot of wheat to breed them. Here's the thing. Here's the sad truth about pigs, is that there's no reason to have one. Right? It doesn't provide me with anything. The sheep provide me with wool, although they're doing a poor job of it right now. Here we go. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this! Oh, the moves! I don't know if this is actually going to be a more beneficial way of doing this, but it seemed like it could possibly be. Okay, well, I managed to feed one of them. Okay, yeah, no, from the top seems to be the better move. I kind of feel bad killing the pig, even though it has no use or purpose. I'm not going to build a pig farm. The last farm I'm going to build will be chickens, because chickens are the only other mob that drop anything that I want. Of the original Minecraft mobs, I should know, which are still chicken, you know, cow and pig, as far as I'm concerned. Feathers from chickens would be nice, so I'd have to go get chickens and ferry them over here and presumably build the same sort of construct. I need to learn to make these videos faster, I said, having now recorded for an hour and a quarter. Okay, this little quadrant is now finished. We're doing swell, and we are about to run out again, but that's okay, because we're going to be in the money soon, or as they say in the sheep business, we're going to be in the wool. We're swimming in it. No one's ever said that. Yeah, we might as well get chickens. You know, I actually just need eggs. I don't need to bring chickens. I can just bring eggs and throw them all into the pit. Make baby, and then one of you get in this boat. I'm not too pressed on which. Just not the baby, preferably. Son of a gun. He seems hell-bent on it, I'll tell you that. Oh, no, no. One of you's got to go. Okay, get out of the way, baby. Right this way. Oh, can I can't lead. Oh, yeah, I can put a lead on a chicken. Okay. Now, with chickens, you don't necessarily have to kill them, because they will just drop things like feathers and eggs periodically, so we could just put them on top of a hopper. But do they need access to grass to do that? I have to look up Minecraft chickens in the year of our Lord 2025. Okay, they drop an egg every 5 to 10 minutes, but feathers are only when they die. We need to plant seeds, because we're going to run out of hay. It has occurred to me that's going to be a problem, and we're going to run out of seeds to feed the chickens, so we're going to have a small farm. Go ahead. Go ahead, get in the hole. Come on. Don't be shy. Yes, come here. Go ahead. Nothing to be afraid of. Just a little hole. Nothing ever happened to a chicken in a hole on top of a hopper. Get right in there. Get cozy. You don't get in there. Maybe we can find you a friend. No friends there. No friends there. Oh no. Guess I'll have to go find you one. A little sheep, don't you get any ideas? It'd be unfortunate if you died for trying to go into the chicken pit. Oh no, Mr. Pig, you died too. Told you not to go into the chicken pit. Yeah, I don't know what happens to me when I walk in there. I feel like I become a different person in some kind of a weird way. Let's get back out of here. Let's continue this quest to get one more chicken. Hey, you wanna go visit somebody? I got another chicken on a little island who's just looking for a little friend to help keep him company. You wanna come to my island? It's a beautiful little place. It's full of all kind of little critters just like you. All kinds of little critters that all live together in peace and harmony. There you go. I'll take you by. You see my little island? Here everybody's made equal. The villagers and the animals. Everyone's on the same playing field. Thing is, at this animal farm, some's just more equal than others, and Ain't no harm in that now, is there, little chicken? Specifically me, see, because I'm better suited to govern the affairs here. That's why I live in the house and everybody else lives outside. It's all about what's best for the community. I'm looking after the majority here, you know? And I just want to make sure that everybody stays safe and healthy. That's why we have these lovely holes that everybody lives in. You see, no harm can come to you when you're living in a hole. Monsters can't get to you. You can't get sick because you ain't traveling. Ain't no diseases in the hole. Why don't you go on in that hole too? Go ahead, they got a friend in there waiting for you. Y'all are going, oh no, now listen, hey. The community only works when everyone does their part. Okay, you don't want to be an outcast, do you? You don't want to be an outcast. Trust me, you don't want to be no outcast. Get back up there now. Come on. Trust me. It's going to be better for all of us. You just get in that hole. And the sooner the better. There you go. See? Isn't it better when you listen to me? No. Now we can't have no sheep going in that hole. Y'all better back right off now. This is not the hole for sheep. This is not the sheep hole. No, sir. No, sir. Gosh. It really broke my heart to have to do that. But that's just what I got to do to help keep y'all safe. Y'all's health and safety is my #1 priority. Sometimes we have ourselves an undesirable or two like that sheep. But it's okay, I take care of them. Now I'm going to take care of you. Look at that. Isn't that great? A lovely bath to help get away all the dirt from travels. Now, don't you go wandering off on me. In fact, have you ever considered being a parent? Now's your opportunity. Make love. You can do that every 5 minutes for the rest of your life. Look at the sheep. They love it. They eat it up. The cows, they love it too. Well, I think most animals out and about in the world of Minecraft wish they too could be making love in the safety of a hole in the ground. It's just something like a service I provide to the people. So that one should already be functional. Yeah, we already got an egg out of it. Good. Good. All these other ones are going to take longer because we got to breed them until they hit that, hit that limit. Oof. We're getting there. It's slow going, but we're getting there. I'm going to very quickly go back to the village and see if I've lost my allay, either at the village. I know where I can get a couple of new ones, and apparently if I can find a music disc, I can breed them. But I don't have a music disc on me. I don't think I found one. I have to go back and check through my stuff, but I think I'd remember that. And also, I've now lost 2 allay. So what could have happened was, because as soon as I arrived here earlier, assuming the allay was following me, I went on to try to find a place to spend the night. And it's possible... What do you sell? You might be worth bringing home. It's possible that it just got stuck in one of these houses. So it wasn't in the village, and it doesn't appear to be out here. I'm sure during editing I'll realize where the last place I saw it was. But I don't think it would have wandered off provided it had an item that it was supposed to be searching for, and it did. Hey look, coal, something we've needed desperately. And it's literally the one. Yeah, no, listen, it might be ridiculous this far into the game to just, like, detour for coal, but we ran out. We gotta make torches, and unless I'm willing to start burning wood for charcoal, this is worth it. Okay, not bad. I do hear a skeleton, which I'm assuming is right here. Yep, that's true. I don't have my shield equipped, and I'm struggling to say words. I've just stumbled upon a massive underground crevice. Look at this. This is just here. How deep does this go? Go ahead and collect everything we find here real quick. You know, not leave no stone unturned. A coal saved is a coal earned, I'm pretty sure. Someone said that, Ben Franklin said that, I'm almost positive. Okay, well this was fun. This was a good little detour. A good little distraction from what we actually need to be focusing on. Which is, where's my allay? I love the way it looks on approach. I think we did a pretty decent job. This little glowing gem here in the waters. What? Did we just hit something? What happened there? Still no allay, but in the balcony, it almost looked like I saw something blue up there. Now, I don't believe that the allay is in the balcony, because I'm positive it would have been able to figure out how to get down by itself. But I'm, like, almost positive I saw... Oh, it's the doors. Of course it's the doors. Darn it. I was getting excited. I thought maybe, just maybe, there's a possibility. But there's not. I think it's just gone. Rotate this so that it's ready to go out on the next adventure. The reason I even thought about the allay was because I wanted to use it to collect some more sugarcane, which I almost just don't even feel like doing now that I don't have an allay to help me. Isn't that sad? I'm going to go ahead and plant some of these crops over here. I understand it would be better if I had water, and we will. I'll go get some water. Do you mind not doing this right now? Can you please not? There you go. Make baby. We'll move all of this somewhere else in the future, or we'll just bring water up here and we'll have this be the animal hatchery farm thing. It's not a hatchery. It is in no way a hatchery. But this will be where animals are bred and sacrificed or whatever. There we go. I seem to have a really good angle there for a second. If I just hold this down... Oh yeah, I was going to say, can I start shearing them? But will they still drop wool on death if they're sheared? I actually don't know. This goes to show you, though, like, there's still plenty in there with wool, and I can't get to them. Which means that there's plenty in there, probably, that also want to breed that simply can't. I think I got another one there. Makes me wonder whether or not, like, yeah, you can get to some different ones here. I'm not breeding y'all. There's too many of y'all wandering around out here already. It's a nuisance. I suppose that does it for now, folks. We've got the 3 key animals here. Sheep, cow, and chicken. Everything we need for an unlimited supply of leather, wool, and feathers, as well as these 3 out here. We did lose our pig, tragically, but it was more of a nuisance than it was worth, so no great loss, no great tragedy. I think between now and tomorrow, I'm going to continue breeding them. Continue, obviously continue to collect netherwort, continue to breed them, continue to grow wheat, continue to collect reeds, or sugarcane, if you're so inclined, continue to trade all of that for more emeralds, just kind of keep up what I've been doing, and when we come back next time, I kind of want to try to get better gear to once again return to the Nether and maybe have a slightly more successful trip, go see what that other thing was in the distance, but I'm making no promises, because who knows what tomorrow holds. This video was definitely not supposed to take 2 hours to film, and heaven only knows how long it'll end up being, but if you folks enjoyed it, I'm happy to hear it. Consider leaving a comment with your suggestions or your opinions, any tips or tricks you might have. Until next time, God bless you all. Goodbye.